Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. The bot's pinging. Okay. I can't even down there. Okay. Whatever. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do this for just a little bit before we get into the swing of things. Hello, Xiang. How are you? Maybe you don't. Hey. It'd be like that, but figure out a way to calm down because whatchamacallit? Oh, it's Softy. I'm still, yeah. Can play like a first to 3 or first to oh god versus Marie. I have a bad feeling about this matchup. The bunny was still there. Well, there goes one hype. Oh god, I forget they could do that with the bunny. Ay, caramba. I don't have IPS or in the yeah. I forgot tag took him busy until I did it. No! Just throw her. Sad. That sucks. You were so right, too. Wow. Oh! How active is that? What in the world? Heckin' bunny. That throw is so active. Okay. Yeah. I thought I'd get my chair. Shouldn't have been that important to me anyway. What? I swear Squiggly Rose just break on me. That might be game. What the? Why did that look so goofy? No! Yeah. Okay. I think... having a stream run in the background is causing frame drops because Chrome is a very well optimized program. Sad. Oh my god, that's an answer. Oh, I don't have the chair off. I can't even do the route I was trying to do. Whoops. Well, good night, Beowulf. I got a hit. I'm starting to figure out the matchup. We're gonna do this. Ah. Gross, 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 gross. Why did I do any of that? I should have just done cotton to air super. I pressed throw too, I just messed it up. I wanted just assist. I'm so sad. I was almost so cool, and then I didn't block. Oh my god. Pain in the lower back. I'm not dead. I'm gonna just... Wow, it came out so much faster than I expected. I didn't cancel that at all. Are you blocking? Nope, that has hit stop. It's gross. I love it. I'm cheating. Am I above? I am not above. Oh, can my squiggly do this? Why did I know that was same side? I should have punished you for that. That's not allowed. Maybe? I did not notice you PB that. Why did that catch me up forward? No, you armored it! I sent my soul on that read and I was wrong. Oh, I didn't even get punished for it. I don't even know if that was a good idea at all, but... No, that tags me. Oh, I have all 3 hype. This character might die for it, but I must say worth. I really have to block from there. No! I even did the thing Ruby told me to do. I did it good and then I didn't confirm. Sad. Yeah, good night, Bale. I'm gonna just get my charges. And now we can block it. Fair. That hits from there. That's wild. Yeah, okay, we're not jumping. I need to stop fishing for these airfish. I don't like that. I don't like none of that. I wonder if I can trap there. Am I dead? I really didn't get my push block on that. Oh, that sucks. I'm dead. I'm not dead. That's crazy. You've got to be kidding me. What? I'm so sad. Alright, guess we're game. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Nah. Yeah. That didn't stop her! I thought I did twice. I'm sorry, Softy. I gotta call it there. I gotta actually run the event. Okay. Right, live stream. That's what we're doing. There we go. Third choice the drum. Okie doke. So. Yeah. Kind of going back, last month we didn't have one either, so going over to that first. And we've kind of eliminated a lot of these questions, so if at any point someone in Twitch chat has questions, by all means, feel free to ask if you want to see something. Because this is a live stream to kind of just try and answer ideas. I will preface this with I am probably the worst labber out of all of them, so I might know of something but not know how to do it. We'll see. These are always interesting when I have to host. But that being said, starting with Twinsy, there's a question. So the question is, it's a little bit more broad for a lab stream, but it's how to keep consistency in combos. And my answer for that, actually, I can select these characters strategically. So, if I do Bella, Annie, Big Band. So, I'll demonstrate with this para because this is the character's routing I know by far the most. But essentially what it comes down to is knowing your routing well enough to know what you need to do to save things. Or, in a different way to put it, knowing where common drop points are or what causes common drops and how to avoid them. So, I'm actually going to snap an Annie first. One of my least favorite Parasol combos is not that one. Oops. Did I take over? Okay. Can I not do this anymore? Oh man. That's not actually the route. But essentially, I refuse to do it. I've trained my autopilot to not. Is this route here. And the reason I don't like it I did the other one again, is because I know, specifically on lights, well, outside of it doing minimal damage, this setup puts them really high for where Parasol likes to have them to drag them down from air combos. And so this used to be a route recommended to beginners for a while. And one of the reasons I don't like it is because you need to be very aware of your delay timings. But the reason I bring this route up is that is one of the ways you will very consistently fix some combos that might feel like they're dropping, is understanding how things look out of whack and what you can do to save them. More often than not, it's like certain delays or pressing earlier. It's changing the timing of things. So it's like, for this, that's my basic route. Delaying that medium kick does a lot of work to make this route feel a lot more consistent on lights. And that is just a product of me knowing my route inside and out and what I can do to make it easier on myself. So the next route I want to talk about is this one. Where I have changed parts of it from the route I learned in order to make sure I guarantee it works. And essentially the TLDR of this is know how your routes interact on different weights. So for a long time, this didn't actually work on Big Band. They changed it so it does. But so you just had to be aware you couldn't do that on Big Band. This route, that I do in Big Band, but I'm not delaying things, right? I know I can't do a more optimal version on Big Band, so I do oh wow, that actually breaks on Big Band sometimes. Interesting. Well, now I learned because I've labbed it. And so it's learning your routes inside out, where common drop points are, and how to fix them. Also, I think we messed up this week, Flubbe, so you were one of the people who... Yeah, unfortunately, this week was a lab stream week, so we're going to go over a lot of the lab stream questions for the past 2 months. We accidentally left signups open. So there is not actually Get Great hosted today. There is it will be back next week. So yeah, a little bit of a flub up on our part, but I think that's my little TED talk on combo consistently. And so like on Big Band, he's fat and a heavy, so like he's really big and he falls faster. So this route kind of like it's a lot easier on Big Band than it would be on other parts of the cast. Compared to, again, so it's like knowing how different characters, different weights mess up routes. And that's just practicing things in the lab, noticing how they work, and making sure you practice on different characters. Don't use just one character as a test dummy always. It's good to mix it up. You'll really understand how your routes work and keep them a lot more consistent that way. How do I deal with strike throw pressure? So, I mean, that's kind of at the heart of this game in defense, and there is an OS you can go for to quote-unquote outright completely beat it, and I actually don't remember what it is, so I'm going to go to the wiki because I know it is documented there. Is it under advanced? Option selects, yeah. Yes, okay. So, the way it works... Actually, I can set the bot to do this, can't I? No, it won't work like this for the bot because it has to do with push block. Ew. Okay, so essentially, you're holding down back. When you expect them to press, you hold down back until the active frame would come out. The OS comes in where you do... You go to holding 4 and throw input. And if you're in block stun, the throw won't come out. If you're not in block stun, your throw will come out, which usually means you tech whatever option they... Like, if they went for a throw. And then after you go for the throw OS, you then press 2 punch buttons. And so what that does is you're blocking down though. You OS the throw by standing and throwing. That won't come out if you are in block stun. And then if you're in block stun, you press 2 punch buttons and push block them away. So that is the OS for dealing with this scenario. A lot of players use it, a lot of players don't. Outside of that, it's really just... I mean, at the end of the day, fighting games are guessing games. Like, you're not always going to be right at dealing with low throw. But understanding when something isn't meaty and when you can up forward will also help. Because the reason lows beat up back in this game is they put you in pre-block. So if you're holding back and you hold up, if there's an active button out, not an assist, but a point character controlled button, you will be stuck to the ground and won't actually like enter jump squat and leave. But if you hold neutral jump or up forward, you cannot be put in pre-block because you are not blocking. So the jump squat will go through. Which, if it isn't meaty, and it won't catch you in your jump squat or the first starting frames of your jump animation. So, Personal is a decent one to show this with. So, 4-frame jump squat. My first jumping frame... I still have my leg on the ground. It changes from character to character how close to the ground they are on their first jumping frame. But I think if I do... Oh, no, I have to do it like this. Right, I'm not in replays. Look at how my leg is still there. And so if they time it right, even after the jump squat, you might still get hit. So if you know a meaty pressure is coming, you just have to hold that. If not, this can get over some lows. And it will always beat throw, because throw only works when you're on the ground. So, yeah, it's kind of just understanding those options. And how to deal with it against Umbrella. I don't know if I know Umbrella pressure well enough to show you that here. But it's just either by like asking an Umbrella friend to do something in lab or going into replay takeover and just testing options, seeing where there are gaps if you can mash on them, because unless it's safe jump pressure, mashing will beat both low and throw unless you're throw vulnerable. And then yeah, that's a whole bag of worms. Up forward can outright punish them for going for throw because you can't cancel out of any throw recovery, and sometimes it punishes lows depending on what characters like special and super cancel options are and how fast they react. So it's kind of just learning the options to cycle and rotate, understanding your opponent's pressure and how to call them out. So that is dealing with low throw. Well, strike throw in general, but especially in this game, low throw. I would like to see how to get PBGCs. because I can do them intentionally. Or I can do them, but not intentionally. How to time absolute guards and fuzzy mash. Okay, so I don't necessarily know how to recommend training fuzzy mashing outside of going into lab yourself and checking people's block strings, or specifically going into a replay and doing the timing, because all fuzzy mashing is understanding when you can mash, if it will come out or if you won't get punished. Actually, one of the options for that is in this game. So if I do go to this. And now no, oops. So, rather, this is a true block string. It should be if I did it right. Yeah, so I've been mashing Light Punch through that whole thing. Okay, it wasn't quite a true block string. I didn't mess it up right. Or I didn't do it right. Well, yeah, at a distance. Okay, I messed this up. And I also wanted it to be both. So, I'm mashing a Light Punch through all of this. It won't come out. This is all a real block string. We now have the option for this block string, where Annies try and cheat back their turn. But this is not a true block string. I can press here. Oh wow, I can actually just press here. If I time it. But so, a thing to think about is like, actually I probably don't do this much after the change. But this is to just kind of prove the point. Where, if I now set this to random. Oh, wait. I hit the wrong one. Okay, it doesn't automatically flash you back every time. Kind of cringe. But yeah, so if I can just sit here mashing jab. Eesh. And it will only come out when they do the one I can jab on. So, understanding block strings that work like this. Yeah, that was not a real block string. And then, like, mashing at those opportunities where you know it either comes out and wins or doesn't come out at all and you're still just playing defense. Again, that comes down to labbing down people's pressure or going into replay takeover and finding that out for yourself. And that's really getting into the nitty-gritty of labbing. How to practice getting consistent PBGCs. So, in regards to that, actually, I'll do this for Liza, because I need to work on my PBGC timing for DPs and not. So, thing I highly recommend doing for this. Oh my god, it saved the... Whoops. No, clear. 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 What is... I don't use the web in this way all that often. Okay, we done? Sick. Thing I like doing. What is it? There we go. Yes. So, just set a bot to do a chair block. So you see, I need to practice timing this input properly. Because understanding the timing, so like I've been doing it so early. At the end of the day, PBGC is all a timing thing. So understanding when your block stun is going to quote-unquote end, because that's what a PBGC is, push block guard cancel. By exiting push block, you are now out of block stun and can act instantly. Which means you can do any option. So like, I'm flashing green and just pressing jab here. It doesn't always have to be a reversal. It's just the option you think that works best when you know that gap is coming. So honestly, I really needed to practice this because I had been doing it so early for so long. And already you can see I'm getting it. Well, very consistent now. I say that the second I give myself credit. But this in general, like, just really helps you get a feel for the timing. When it comes to, like, learning to recognize stuff in game, that is where Replay Takeover is where you can just, like, test everything to your heart's content. Or just using games in real time to get a feel for, like, when does PBGC jab seem like a good option versus PBGC reversal. And then when it comes to practicing absolute guard, you can kind of do the same thing. Might work better to do something like... I wanted to do that. Might be better to do something like setting up a bot to do... No. I chose this for a very specific assist. Yes. Set up a bot to do something like this. They call assist and go for something. Oh, whoops. Call assist and just go for that. So what I'm doing and like it doesn't cover all of this, but God, I didn't set this up as the best example. But you can set up a situation like this and you know you're doing it right. Oops. Yeah, doing that too early. Because I'm trying to prove a point. Nope. Yeah. Why don't I give you the thing to visually look out for? If you see this like magenta shield, there we go. That means you did absolute guard correctly. Instead of seeing This just circle with a line through it. The usual block symbol. That's just a normal block. The magenta shield means you absolute card it. So that is your visual indicator for when you're doing it, or for you to recognize that your opponent's doing it. And then start trying to abuse those habits accordingly. Yeah. That is kind of the dealing with timing absolute guards. And, oh yeah, in regards to timing specifically, so like the thing I was trying to do, which is why this is kind of a weird replay or like thing to show it on, I'm trying to time it for when they first do their thing. So it's like I'm trying to make it so that all their follow-ups have as minimal follow-up as possible. And just in general, when you push block, usually a good habit to get into is to just swap to the other block. Like, that's what I do 90% of the time. I push block, and I am like, so if I push block an IAD, boop, and then I'm like holding down back instantly. Because I know I am unopenable for the next 25 frames. I can't be hit overhead, I can't be hit low, I can't be hit cross up, I can't be thrown because I'm still in block stun. And you can't get thrown in block stun. And then we get to play the game of, what am I going to do out of my PPGC? Am I going to try and jab and steal my turn, in which case you can meaty me? Am I going to reversal, in which case you just want to be blocking? Or am I going to choose another option that you have to deal with? Push block is, and the layers behind it are a big thing in this game. So those are the things I'd recommend labbing out. Good reversal options for Fuku and Band. I mean, again, it really depends on the situation. Because Fukua's grounded DP, her only frame 1 invuln option is still throw vulnerable. You need to keep that in mind. And so players are more likely to throw you, which means if you expect someone to throw you, you can do up forward jump heavy kick on wake up. And if someone wants to throw you, you get a heavy counter hit. And so it's like you have those layers of defense. And so it's just kind of understanding what you expect your opponent to do and how you can try to beat it. So yeah, I think that wraps up that for the most part. Next thing. I mean, all these are crossed out. Yeah. These aren't really lab questions. So, if you're doing the route I think you're asking about for Parasol Lock and Load, I will see if I can hit it. I haven't tried this in a very long time, and last time I tried, I was really bad at it. So, you asked for a trick for timing the assist call. You can do an assist and a special input at the same time. So if you look at my inputs, this will get me an assist call. Medium kick, heavy punch. So if I time that with my Quake input, it comes out at the same time. This does not auto combo now, though. I thought it did. Okay, I need to go to the wiki because I misremember this route then. I was so confident and I am so wrong. Combos. Did they get rid of the... Oh no, they just moved the assist combos to other lock and load. Why does that work? What? Huh? I guess it keeps them close enough. Weird. So, yeah. If you want an auto-timed assist call, do the assist input as your special input. It's the same way I am able to get L-shot plus assist. It's very convenient. So if that's your main worry for timing this, I think you're good. If you want to be a sweater and like do technically the more optimal one, you can call it beforehand, but that gets really hard. And like you said, you were asking for tips, so you can just do it like that. And then the rest of the combo is just like you're doing normal parasol corner stuff. Hello, hello. But yeah, so any tips? Good demo of good Clyde combos as well. So Clyde combos, a very simple one that I can highly recommend. No. Is very simply, oops, call it early, OTG list mic guy. You can also do stuff like this. That's what I would say. Wait. Right, no, this is the route. Where does this go? Which one do they use? I think they use... I don't remember. They might manually do this one. This one might be sweaty. Yeah, you can kind of do stuff like... Is it? Oops, whatever. Yeah, so... A lot of it tends to be first string call. And reminder, if you don't like doing first string 6 heavy punch, because like it is sweaty, you can just do stuff like this. But yeah, it's kind of just a timing thing. I'm pressing that too early. Stuff like that. If you want mix and more optimal stuff, I highly recommend you check out Zolly's YouTube channel. Zolly has a playlist of all this sort of stuff. That's most of what I know off the top of my head. Had a hard time with the run stops at the end of Bella's Concho combo. This will be a learning experience for me, because I've never really bothered to learn run stops. I know how they're done, but I haven't practiced them, so this will actually be very interesting. I need to remember how to do them properly. Is this on the wiki? I hope so. Because I need a bit more of an explanation again. What are the button combinations? Specials.
Hello.
Oh wow, it's a peck video. Okay, so... yeah, knowing the instant inputs. Helps a lot. Okay, yeah, that's not that bad. So for run stop, you can press 2 kicks. Oh. You can press light kick and medium kick or light kick and heavy kick. Doesn't seem like you can do... okay, no, you can do any 3 kicks. Wait, no, I didn't do medium kick. Okay, that gives you instant contra. Yeah. So there needs to be a light kick in. That makes sense, because run stop is a light. I'm incredibly intelligent. So yeah. Understanding the button combinations to do it instantly can help you a lot. And then the timing afterwards is simply just a timing thing. But the better you get at your run stops, the more frames you have to work with. So it's kind of just going to be a practice thing. If I remember correctly, those run stops are usually just at the end of the combo where, again, it's like... I did not get that run stop quickly. What in the world? I want some heavy punch game. Okay. Wait. How plus am I doing this? Plus 12, yeah. That jab should be able to do it, I'm just bad. What? There we go. Oh, am I getting it from negative edge sometimes? Why are some of these slower than others? I don't actually know. Wait. Can you really... That's interesting. My only assumption is it's really important to hit the 2 buttons together, so working on timing that seems to be one of the most important things. Oops. Yeah, why did that one not come out proper? Like, even the game saying I'm hitting them at the same time. Do you need to be... Okay. Wait. like you can also plink it. But I don't like that as much, I don't think. I mean, it's up to you, whichever you prefer. But yeah, this is one of the things where I wish JP were, because they know this character much better than I do. So does Ruby, actually. Wait. I think I know. How did I get that? Did I get overcharged? Is that what that was? I think that's what that was. Okay. So I think if you hold down the buttons, it actually does a lot better job of registering it. Because I think I'm about to start getting it a lot more consistently. That time I didn't hold it down. That time was just my timing on the jab. Now I'm plinking it wrong. Or now I'm plinking it, which I'm not supposed to. Yeah. Holding it down for longer seems to help. As well. At least in my case. But yeah. Outside of those, which I hope those tips helped, because that was me just kind of figuring out how to make it more consistent as well. It's just practice. It's just going to be a practice thing. Dr. Doc PhD. Parry advice for big band. Options out of air parry against incoming cross-up mix. A breakdown of green parry. And a breakdown of green parry. Wrong way. I don't know how to set this up properly. Yeah, I'm sorry, Doc. I don't know fully how to set it up nicely. So I'm just gonna walk you through it. So for big bend, well, at least and I'll just do the failure example again. So when it comes for incoming, getting parry on a cross-up incoming, sometimes your air throw just beats them for doing it if they're in the air. So that's usually going to be your fastest option. You can also just react with a timpani. So that is kind of the biggest thing for that. You can also, if you parry it and like don't know necessarily what to do, pretty sure you can just double jump out of the parry, get really far above them, and then threaten to land with this, threaten to land with a timpani again. If you catch them trying to go for something silly. Yeah. Just like your usual options. Just you have a little bit of extra frames to have whatever it's called. React. When it comes to green parry, I like... It's that... Okay. Okay, that's not quite gonna get it. You know what? I have an idea. I know how to get this. And this is more to set it up and just talk about it than, like, actual match practical, because no Parasol is actually going to do this to you. I mean, they might if they don't realize they don't have Ellie Gr8 to bail. But... so this. I can't get this timing. Come on. Really? Okay, I cannot set this up. I do not know how to green parry for my life. Okay, this is not a good example to do this on, I guess. What's something else that... okay, I have an idea. Okay. Why am I not getting parry? Do I not understand how green parry actually works? Am I dumb? Well, I can't set it up properly. I don't know how to actually do it. But, essentially, it's just another option for either buying yourself more time to react or, like, trying to steal back your turn. So, I'd treat it like another PBGC reversal option. Where it's like, especially for this one, if they don't think they're going to throw you, and you expect them to check you with like a same side mid or an overhead, that usually is probably going to be the best time to green parry. But in general, it's just like, I make myself a gap here. How can I abuse it? Whether... yeah, I don't know how else to put it than that. I wish I could actually... am I just stupid? I'm not getting green parry for this, though. There we go. Okay, I'm just bad. Whoops. That has hit stuff on it. So it's... Look how it just buys you extra time to see what you can do. I have extra time to kind of just feel through all of that and then decide what my punish is going to be. It's like, that's kind of what green parry is going to let you do. You can use it to cover options that would beat out your other reversal options if you're still too afraid to like fully commit to jab. So it's like if you think a safe jump's coming, you can parry it, and then like if you parry throw, it'll really catch them off guard. I feel like that's the best way for me to explain it. I can't give you a more in-depth thing than that. Okay, so keep going to the wrong thing. Next question is how and when to call assists and when you cannot call them. First things first, I will actually answer the when you can't call them first. So, a very small part of this UI that's really easy to miss is this little green light, red light right next to my super bar number. Notice how it's green. Notice how it's red. This is the thing that tells you whether you can or cannot call your assist. And so, notice how all normals I do, I can still call an assist through all of this. The second I'm doing a special, like after my special has come out, I can't bail out and call the assist. As I showed earlier, you can call the assist at the same time as the special, so you're not like... Technically it's coming out before the special, because anytime after your special is out, I have to wait until my special recovery is done. Also notice how when I have assist on screen, the assist light is... because I can't call in another assist until this assist is off screen. Other things that lock you out of calling assists. Supers. As I showed you earlier, super jumping. Normal jumping lets you call assists. Super jumping, no. Double jumping as well works in the same way, where if you double jump, you then can't call an assist afterwards. Let me check for air dashes. You can still call an assist during an air dash. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, super jump locks you out. Another thing that locks you out it doesn't matter. So, when you're in block stun, or when you're in hit stun, or when you're in block stun, you can't. But notice how it flashes green if there's a gap. So, like, you can mash it here. But while you're actively in hit stun or block stun, you cannot just call an assist on their turn. The other thing Yeah, I need to choose different assists. Prove my points. I want to press. If your assist gets tagged, if it takes damage, there is a timer. Whatchamacallit? That only starts after they leave the screen. Look at how much longer they're red for if they've taken a hit. As opposed to, they're off screen, they can get called again. They take damage, they have to wait till they're entirely off screen, wait a designated amount of time, and then they can come back in. The reason I chose Butchers is because she deals damage to herself. It technically puts herself in lockout. So she will always have this, not just when she leaves, but when it's green, she can call it. And again, like I said, this timer doesn't start until they leave the screen. So this is why one of the reasons you see people punch assist and like usually try and put them in knockdown of some state, because it extends their recovery on the screen. Then when they leave, they still got hit, so they're an even longer recovery. You're essentially putting that assist on as much lockout as possible. So yeah, you can do really funny stuff like this. And like jail them for very long periods of time. Or put them on sliding knockdown, then they have to like recover. Yada yada yada. All that sort of stuff. So that is when you cannot call your assist. When it comes to how and when you should call your assist, it really depends on your assists. So the assist I have right now is Axe, so it's an overhead. So for Parasol, I want to time it when I like be approaching with a low. The other thing this assist does, it's hyper armor, so it prevents people from contesting. So usually something that's going to happen is you could find yourself in situations like this, where if I have you blocking always, reaction shot after the second hit, I can do something like... So I know they're going to push block on the second hit. I can run in and time a low, and it makes it really hard for them to, especially in the corner. Like how, you gotta guess whether I'm doing a low or an overhead there. It's like, that is when I want to call this assist, after I've already like put them in a situation that I can reproduce, aka I notice they push block me, I run my offense accordingly afterwards. Whereas, let's just say, I'm the other Parasol. It's like I'm doing my zoning thing, they're trying to navigate. I can cut off a lot of the screen by doing that if I'm like struggling to lock them down. And then once they've locked brass, I can start doing this again. Just like the other assist though, I can do that and pressure behind it, and because it's an armored assist, it's really hard for them to fight me for it. So it's like, it really depends on which assist you're using. I can run... Whoops. This team. And I can call this assist and force you to hold high-low. It's like, you just gotta guess. And I can also use it to keep me in. Because I call it close enough to them for them to have to respect it. And then I can threaten offense again. So, it really depends on your assists. Why did that push block them so far? That weird. But yeah, that's kind of the basics, and it's just figure out how you want to use your assist and what jobs they can cover. Another thing this assist can do is it's a pretty good wall in anti-air. So if I notice them in the air and I don't want to deal with anything, I can call it and back off. All of a sudden, there's something in the middle of the screen preventing them from going forward, with the exception of if they go over. And if I notice them trying to go over, I've controlled where they went. I know how to meet them there, or I can do that. Like, just call your assist with a purpose, and you'll be in a very good spot. How do I make my mixes unmashable? Oh, you also asked how to call assists. Okay, so, sorry. Before we move on to the next one. Your assists are dictated by 2 different buttons. And so it will always be a punch and a kick of different strengths. So these 2 buttons call my second assist. These two buttons call my third assist. These 2 buttons call my third assist. These 2 buttons call my third assist. These 2 buttons call my second assist. These 2 buttons call my second. Oh, second being mid, third being anchor. And so those corresponding buttons determine which assist you're getting. If you play a duo, any of those combinations will just get you the 1 assist you have access to. The nice thing is you can also assign them to macros if you feel the need to, because pressing the buttons at the same time is hard to do really consistently. Some of us, including myself, do it, but it does get me killed, where I'll do this intentionally. I can't do it intentionally now. That's hilarious. I accidentally get a normal first when I just wanted to, like, block and call assist. And all of a sudden, both my characters are getting hit. Like that. If you play on a gamepad, your right stick up and down will be assist call 1 and assist call 2. So your mid and your anchor. So that is how you call them. Whee. Okay, now moving on to the next one. How do I make my mixes unmashable? Specifically, so Valentine will be kind of just how you do it universally for the entire cast, which is to say, you abuse the fact that their stuff has startup. Parasol can do some different things, but essentially most reversals in this game have a startup of like 10 frames or more. So you can kind of abuse that. I'll give you an example for one I like just know back of the hand for Peacock. Like it works specifically with Peacock because I know her reversal is even slower than most. So this will beat some reversals, but not all. Where if I set up okay, just gonna do freeze frame to make sure it comes out as fast as possible. We are recording now. Down, down, forward, forward, and medium punch. There we go. Oh, whoops. That's not what I want. But, so, if I've set this as a reversal, I don't remember if I did. So, It's coming out. Right, whoops. So if I do... Whoops. That was not what I was trying to... Just, yeah, backdash. Clear it out, clear it out. So this punch comes out, and if they don't reversal, it's mix, but I recover in time, where if they're doing the reversal, I whiff on their invuln frames, but I recover in time to block it. This is usually how safe jumps work. And again, this is just abusing the fact that most reversals have a lot of startup. The issue comes with SSJ specifically being 2 frames of startup. Most characters cannot really safe jump him. Because that's just so incredibly precise. Some characters can. I only know of Parasol specific setups because this is my character. So I can let you know what that looks like. I should have just chose Peacock from the start, or Ben from the start. But Parasol has a couple different ways to do it. Well, also one way is if you're sure, for sure they're mashing, do a mix into just blocking. But yeah, we gotta clear that out. Freeze it by 1 frame. Record. Down, down, forward. Forward 2 punches. Tuba! Like, look at how fast that is. Wait. Whoops. There's much better ways to do this, but I'm stubborn. Okay. Recording, there we go. I messed up. Frame, frame, frame. So, 1 frame startup, 2 frame startup, you're screwed. Super Flash has started, you can't do anything now. The game's frozen. I did the exact same thing I did last time. No, I did not mean to clear it. We do it again. I'm bad at this thing. Again, I said the stream was going to be an interesting one. Okay, so now that we've done that, I have it set to play as a reversal. So, like, I can block there. What actually is the... That's not it. Yeah. Whoops. I think I remember now. I messed it up, though. TLDR, you need to have something out that, like, it isn't your character committing to the safe jump. Whether it's an assist, whether it's a projectile setup, which is what this is. That comes out and forces them to block if they're not reversing. I did the wrong toss that time. But so... that is 1 safe jump. This breaks the armor as well. So that's another one Parasol does. I think it works even if I get hit. Let me check. No, it doesn't. At least not if I don't set it up right. But that is the basis for beating out big band SSJ specifically, you need to have something already out to deal with it. That's not the mix. That's not the burst bait at all. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, I really can't just combo at all. What a... This isn't a hard route. Okay. There's a reason I don't do that route. It's because I hate it and I can never get it consistent. I'm really just messing this up constantly. There we go. I did the wrong toss, but you get the point. You need to have something already set up. But yeah, so that is how safe jumps work in this game, and most fighting games. And so when it comes to you, HMod, how should I lab pressure? It's kind of what I was doing earlier, where you set the bot to block, or you set it to block after like getting hit, so you can test pressure after a mix, and then you just set the push block settings differently, or you set the reversal settings differently, so you can like figure out where jabs beat it, where other things beat it, or you can set the bot to do certain pressure and test all those defensive options yourself. So you can set your bot to do the mix and then have it just do the mix on you, and you're just pressing stuff, repeating the scenario over and over and over again. Again, replay takeover always works, but it's kind of just like figure out what the holes are in your regular pressure, and whether, one, there are things you want to fix, or two, if you like the gaps that are there, how to then punish people who call you out on those. So it's lab the things that beat what you normally do, so you can rock, paper, scissors people. And yeah, that's the... Oh no, that is not quite the... No, that is the end of our questions, because I put those in there. Are there any questions from chat? Because if there's anything y'all would want, we can get that over with. Otherwise, I'm really minus on hit for that. That's crazy. Does this run on Big Bend in the corner? No. Maybe. It does. Interesting. Oh, that could be funny. I got Plink throw. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, you can get it off that too, because she can pre-beat that. Did I really not get a heavy counter hit on that? That's gonna punish me. Minus on hit Chab, smile. Wait, what was the combo? I need to go find the eye control combo again. Because that one's a bombo for big body characters, but yeah. If no one else has any questions, I think we'll be wrapping up the stream for the evening, so have a good one, everybody. Take care. Catch you all Wednesday.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Here's the combo.
Hey.
you finished this, they died.
That's somewhat of a combo, yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got Bombination.
It's like we have some bombos, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.